Hello my fellow crafters, it's Joan, and today I want to share with you a project made with the Joan's Craft World craft vinyl. We are going to be using our Cricut Expression machine. I have here the white vinyl along with the cartridge of Plantin's school book. And what I'm going to be cutting out on the white vinyl is Life is Good at the Beach. You can use a Cricut or you can use any other die cutting machine that you have or paper punch. So let's get started. Okay, the vinyl is all loaded, and on the Cricut machine all of my settings are set properly with the blade depth and the speed and the pressure. You can check the website to find out the exact settings for your own Cricut machine, and let's just go ahead and start cutting. Okay, now that I am all done cutting, and there is still a lot of vinyl left that I didn't use, just so I don't mess it up in any way, I am going to cut off the excess with a scissor just to have an extra, it's almost like another 12 by 12 sheet here that I can use for another project. Okay. With the edge of the vinyl, if you just slowly from corner to corner take off the excess vinyl. Oops, it's working. Okay. I mean, I could have cut this also just to have another little piece, but for this video I just thought it would best to show you how this would look right here. Now again, with this weeding tool, for the G and the O to get the middle of the O out, it just picks up the vinyl right off of the backing. So we'll do this for all of the letters that need to be cleaned out here. And if you don't have a weeding tool, you can use an embroidery, I guess it's an embroidery needle. It's pokey enough to get into the vinyl. You could use a toothpick, anything that has a little pointy edge that you can just pick out the parts of the letters or your shapes that you don't need. And what I'm going to cut now on the other white vinyl that I cut off of the big piece are some seagulls. So let me start cutting that now. And then from there, we're going to change up the design a little bit, and then I'll show you, once we put it on the transfer paper, how we will then put it onto our wall for our beautiful wall art. Okay, and now that the seagulls are all done cutting with the Cricut machine, what I did, like I did before, is I cut out the excess vinyl. So this way, for some small projects, I still have some vinyl left, and now here would be where all the seagulls are. So again, this is going to be easy. You're not going to need a weeding tool. I just need to separate the vinyl from the backing. Maybe I do need that tool. No, here it is. And all I need to do is gently just pull away the vinyl off of the backing. And here are some seagulls now that I'm going to add to this project. And as this was cutting, I was thinking what a great idea with all the other colors that are in the beach theme kit. I'm going to start cutting out with the Cricut machine some seashells, and we'll put that on there also. So I'll just give you brief clips of that, and then we'll put it all together for our beautiful wall art. Okay, now that everything is all done cutting with the starfish that I made, what I'm going to do right now is just take the backing again off the, well, I should say the vinyl off of the backing. And let's see. Okay, that'll be the base of the fish. And then this will be the top part. Okay, now taking the corner and just slowly remove the vinyl from the backing and That's that part. Now inside of this, all right, it's a little hard to see, but there's little circles out. So with this tool again, I'm just going to be pulling out all of the negative space to get the right shape of the starfish. What I thought would be really nice for this project is actually to layer the vinyl on top of one another for that three-dimensional look. So just to make sure that I get it properly on top of the vinyl, I'm just going to cut off the backing of the vinyl sheet so I can line it up perfectly before I put it down. Because for those of you who have used a Cricut, the layering is really fun. So that would work. Okay. All I'm going to do now is just remove this starfish from the back of the vinyl. Here we are. And I'm just going to layer it on top of this one right now. Let's see. All right. Look how cool this looks. All right, I just have a little bubble here, and since it is repositionable, I can lift it right up and push it right back down. Oh my goodness, look how great.